are you doing?
You can't marry her, Bryce, because you're already married. Get this crazy woman out of here, now! I'm not crazy. I'm his wife.
I have never seen this woman in my life. She's staff. She's unstable.
Then look at the truth, Bryce. Look at our wedding. Look at the date. There's a date on the certificate. 2 years ago. Bryce, 2 years ago, you and I were already...
He walked into the wedding of the year with a fiancé in white and a wife in a housekeeper's uniform. 11 minutes later, both women walked out together, and the man who had everything left holding nothing but the flower on his lapel. It started at the ring. Bryce Sinclair, 36, was one breath from sliding a diamond band onto Vivian Lockwood's finger when a young woman in a black uniform crossed the petals at a run. "Stop! Stop the wedding!" Her hand struck his. The ring flew, skittered, spun across the marble, and stopped on the white petals. "What the hell are you doing?" Her name was Callie Monroe, 25, the housekeeper, crying like something inside her was tearing loose. "You can't marry her, Bryce, because you're already married." The bride found her voice first. "Get this crazy woman out of here, now!" Security moved. Callie didn't. She reached under her white collar and pulled out a thin silver chain. On it hung a small, plain gold band. "I'm not crazy. I'm his wife." 200 guests stopped breathing. Bryce laughed, straightened his lapels, turned to the crowd with open palms. "I have never seen this woman in my life. She's staff. She's unstable." That was his mistake. Being erased hurts worse than being betrayed. Her hand went into her pocket. The phone came up, screen out. "Then look at the truth, Bryce. Look at our wedding. Look at the date." Vivian snatched the phone, read it again. The bridal glow drained out of her face line by line. "There's a date on this certificate, 2 years ago." Her hands began to shake. "Bryce, 2 years ago, you and I were already engaged." Silence you could stand on. He reached for her. "Sweetheart, I can explain." Vivian pulled off her engagement ring and tucked it into his pocket square. "Keep it. You'll need something to pawn." Then she turned to the woman in the uniform. "Tell me everything." And Callie did, in front of everyone. A courthouse, 2 years ago. No family, no photos, just the two of them and a promise. "We'll announce it when the time is right." Then his family arranged the Lockwood match, and the time was never right again. He moved her into the staff wing, handed her a uniform, his own wife serving canapes to his fiancée. That very morning, she'd been told to press his shirt for an event. Nobody told her the event was his wedding. Why? Money. Sinclair Development was drowning, and the Lockwood fortune was the lifeboat. A divorce would surface the marriage and sink the deal. So Bryce chose the one crime dumber than the lie, a second wedding. Here's the part he never saw coming. A courthouse wedding has no prenup. 2 years of marriage, half of everything. The secret he buried to protect his empire was the exact thing that cut it in two. The video was everywhere before the caterers finished packing. The Lockwood money vanished by Monday. The company sold off in pieces by spring. The estate went with it, and the lawyer who took Callie's case, the best in the state, paid for by Vivian Lockwood, the bride and the wife, at the same table, on the same side. 1 year later, the two of them still get coffee every Thursday. They laugh a lot, mostly about the pocket square. Bryce rents a 1-bedroom across town and answers to a boss for the first time in his life. And Callie? She took her settlement and built a company, cleaning and home services, fair pay, full respect, her name over the door. He made her wear a uniform to hide who she was. Today, her name is stitched on 200 of them.